I'm Ben, and this is my trailer breakdown for the Thunderbolts, two of them. I didn't do the first one or the other one, apparently. I know I did those videos like a month or two ago. I meant to do them then, but I just had too many things interrupt me. I was gonna do this, and a lot of things happened, and I just didn't have time. I meant to do them, but for some reason I didn't got to. But here I am doing a trailer breakdown. Okay, so apparently there's gonna be some practical effects, like that's in some actual shots, which is pretty neat. Okay, so Ilana, the Black Widow's sister, she's going to meet Red Guardian at his little house. I wonder how he got that. So I don't know what he's doing for life now, because after the events of Black Widow, and yeah, I wonder how he left there and how he's living there. So I wonder what's that going to be all about. But anyways, apparently that's Avengers Tower they bought. Yeah, of all the things, the Thunderbolts are the people who bought it. I wonder if they're going to replace the A with a T or with a different letter. I wonder who fully owns it. Like, is it the government or Shield? I don't think it's Shield, but yeah, and apparently because the Thunderbolts are supposed to be like the Marvel's versions of the Suicide Squad, but I don't think they're gonna have trackers in their head that's gonna blow them up. So, and the Thunderbolts are more good guys than what the Suicide Squad was, but yeah, they're trying to redeem themselves and trying to be better, but I am hoping what they're gonna do in this. Like, I wonder what their mission is, because they're in this room and they found Bob, but apparently he is Sentry. He goes by Robert, but his name is Bob in this, and he's gonna be Sentry. And Sentry gets found by these guys, and there's Yolanda and John Walker, aka US Agent, and he's shooting at Yolanda, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. And you see Ghost and Taskmaster. I wonder what she's involved in, and a lot of people say they might kill off Taskmaster because she doesn't appear anywhere else. Like, there's a scene where Red Guardian is driving that limousine that's bulletproof-ish, and then Bucky finds them, and I wonder who those guys shooting at them, because they're the ones that sealed off Centuries, so I wonder what they're gonna find out. Like, I wonder who those other guys shooting at them, like, are they working for anybody? And you see Bucky, like, he's trying to get them, but in the limousine you don't see Taskmaster. You see Ghost, US Agent, John Walker, and Red Guardian and Alana, but Taskmaster isn't there. So do they really kill her off, or do they get separated? And you mostly see like the other four, but and Bucky, and you don't see like Taskmaster. Like, do they really kill her off and she just has one scene? Like, because I was always annoyed what they did with Taskmaster, because in the comics he was like an evil guy that did tasks, and he was kind of like a hardcore villain. And I know him from like Ultimate Spider-Man and the Marvel Spider-Man video games, and a little bit in other source materials, but I was hoping maybe they could retcon this version of Taskmaster, but I don't know what they're gonna do. But yeah, because I didn't like what they did in the last movie in Black Widow, so I'm hoping they do something about that, and I'm hoping for like proper villains in the MCU, because even with Black Widow, like, we don't have like proper comic book villains. Like, say what you want about silly villains, but at least there are like villains. But I wonder what Sentry's role is it gonna be. Like, is he gonna be evil or good or something? And Valentina, I wonder, because she bought Avengers Tower, she's like, it wasn't expensive, but I wonder what her role is gonna be in, like. So I wonder what their mission is gonna be. And you see, and another thing I want to point out is that you see Bucky putting his arm in the dishwasher, and I thought that was so funny how they did that. And you see John Walker with a little baby, and I wonder if that's his son or daughter or niece or nephew. I can't really remember, but and you see him looking like how he failed as Captain America, and he's like, I was the first Captain America, but yeah, for only 2 seconds. Yeah, but now he's like US agent, and I wonder what that shield is made out of. Like, did they got a vibranium shield, or is that a different shield made by a different kind of metal? And in the Falcon and Winter Soldier, like, US agent is working for Valentina, but what about Yolanda? Like, because they were shooting at each other, so is she Is she also like, was she still working for Valentino or was she working for somebody else? There's this place in China where she blew up, so was she working for someone else? Did she got a different job? So I wonder how she becomes part of the Thunderbolts. And they look like a lot of fun. Red Guardian is always a funny guy. I really like Yond. I'm hoping to like John Walker here because he was kind of a jerk, but he was kind of an okay really character jerk. So I wonder what are they gonna do for this. Well, anyways, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. These characters are pretty good. I have heard rumored that there's a character called Hoodin that's gonna make an appearance, but I don't know. But the casts are pretty great. I know most of them are super soldiers, but they're pretty cool. Like I like them in other things. Are they literally gonna kill off or get rid of Taskmaster? Like I'm hoping they try to retcon her character the same way with the Mandarin. Like that Mandarin was an imposter, but we got a more faithful like Mandarin from now. So I'm hoping they do something with that. Like this wasn't the real Taskmaster, but there's another Taskmaster. Or maybe after Secret Wars and they build a new universe, they try to invent a better Taskmaster. Anyways, that's my trailer breakdown. I think that's all I can say. It looks pretty interesting. I watched both trailers. Now I'm doing a trailer breakdown now. Sorry if it took me a while, but I should do the other ones trailers like Superman. I hope this movie is really good because, as you all know, Marvel MCU movies haven't been doing so well. Like Deadpool and Wolverine was great, but that was more of an MCU movie that was more of a 20th Century Fox X-Men movie that worked its way as an MCU movie due to multiverse logic, but it was still great. But a lot of MCU movies in like 2023 and 2022 and maybe 20 a little bit in 2021 were not very good, but I'm hoping Captain America, Brave New World, and Thunderbolts, and hopefully and definitely Fantastic Four. I'm waiting for a trailer for that. Hopefully, Fantastic Four is great, and we need a good Fantastic Four. Of all the movies, I'm hoping Fantastic Four is great because all the Fantastic Four movies were terrible, and need I say more about the 2015 one? And we need at least a one good Fantastic Four movie because the Fantastic Four are like important characters in the Marvel universe. Like if you know the Marvel universe, you know how the big impact of Fantastic Four play. Like they were Marvel's first family, and they were basically the first superheroes that really kicked off the Marvel universe. I mean, technically, I know you could point out that there was Captain America and other Marvel characters, but you can tell that they really kicked things off with Fantastic Four in the comics. So I'm hoping we get one good Fantastic Four movie, and I'm hoping this good. It's directed by the same person who was the showrunner for WandaVision. WandaVision was a great show, so I'm hoping he does a great job with this. I wanted John Watts, the same guy who did the MCU Spider-Man movies, but I'm gonna give this guy a chance, so I'm hoping this will be good. But yeah, well anyways, that's my breakdown for Thunderbolts. I hope you all enjoyed this trailer breakdown, and see you next time.